Hello, everybody. It is I, Resler, and welcome back to Land of the Vikings. We have not played this game in a while. It has been on the channel, but we're back. Mainly because there have been some updates, some really, some things. I haven't played this game in I think over a year, or maybe even more. I'll have to look at my Steam history. But they released a new game apparently, which is why I kind of caught my eye of this game that I've had in my. And if you remember correctly, we had a lot of free play and such. So, immersive. Well, I don't know. Like there's a beginner's like campaign type thing, and then there's this, which is like the immersive free play mode. And we didn't do this one last time. We were doing the campaign thing, which basically there is a tutorial, but at the same time there's a story to it. And I thought, let's not do the story this time because they're like defeating sworn enemies. You were somehow screwed over. In free play, you're basically starting out as like a new like thing out in the beginning. So there is a tutorial which I'm going to follow here because things have changed. But I think we'll be able to do pretty much whatever we want, which is good. I remember down the tree branches that's like technology. So let's go though. Okay. So we're going to follow this though. Continue. This section, village, next, throw cutting trees. Yep. Yeah. This is pretty standard. Yeah, okay. Okay, from this section you see resources. Yep. You can turn the speed of the game. Yep. Days and months in this section. Yep. Okay, so here we go. So, select trees to cut. Yep. Okay. I remember a big thing about this was that trees grow back. Like you'll notice trees come back. We're going to cut all these down though, because we need all these trees. So, and that one. Actually, let's, how do you cancel? Do you select the tree itself? Whatever. Stone. More stone. And more stone. Okay. So, well, that one is lost cause now. So Q and E, okay. Oh, assigned worker as a carpenter. Check his villagers, families, village population, villagers. Where's heroes? Management, jobs. Boom. This is something that should probably be open. Yeah, at all times. Okay, so what was it? Builder and carpenter, right? Just carpenter. Oh, this is a thing. Okay. Oh, that's right. You do it this way. Okay, yeah, let's get that. Okay, so, yeah, so if I remember correctly, let me pause this for a minute. That's like luck, intellect, speed, and strength. So for carpenter, and it has the talents of power, strength, power. So it wants someone who's exceptionally strong. So Ulf is a shoe, and he's a 2.1. And yeah, so let's just go. How do I activate working? Why is work halted? Oh, open. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna keep him doing that one. Have this build a marketplace, assign a builder. Say marketing. Okay, so this is where you actually, I think, need to actually have the jobs open technically. So let's get a builder. And let's build a marketplace. So please, you want... Yeah, okay. Well, actually, before I do that, I'm going to do road. No, 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 no. No, cancel. How do you cancel? Yeah. Pause it for now. Oh, yeah, that's right. Gosh, okay, I wanted the road. Alright, so, let's see here. Okay, I just want to make sure road things were like... because some of the games I played, as you no doubt probably know, have like free place roads. Like you can do anything you want with the road. Oh, this one actually builds out its road. Okay, we're gonna do that, and then I'm gonna build a road down this way. You know me and my roads, if you've been with the channel. So have wood, we have 3. Have stone, we have 20. Have timber, 32 timber. Oh, we don't. Oh, wait, we don't have any timber. How do you get timber? What do you mean? How do you get timber? Should know. Carpenter. Oh yeah, the carpenter makes timber. Okay. I'm just gonna shut up now before I look like more of a fool. We should actually probably get a wood shed though. Well, actually, what year? Wait, it's spring. Okay, we're fine with the firewood right now. So let's go with the tree of life. So, let's explore that. Alright, let's explore that too. Let's explore that. Let's explore that. And that's 3, okay. I know that adds things, but I want to be smart about this, so get all the entrances covered. Okay, I have 1 builder. Let's get 2 people on the building. We have plenty of stone. Let's also mark this stone. How's the chopping going? Oh boy, we are efficient. We've already deforested that. Okay, so let's get some more wood. Marked for cutting. Cut down those trees. And then here's the water. So let's take out that tree. And that tree, yeah. So let's speed things up here. Okay, have wood 3, stone 20, and timber 32. Okay, so we're getting there on the tip. We have the wood. And we have the stone of 20 stone. We need 32 timber. We have 12 timber. We're doing well. I think we have plenty of people. I'm going to put another person in working here. I saw another 2.1. Where is he? He's my worker. Whoa, 2.5. Yeah, you're hired. Finally, people are bringing stone. I was wondering what was going on. Are there storages I can do that? Like, yeah, like, so stone storage. And then wood storage. I like how you have to use wood to build the wood storage, and for the stone storage. Okay, I don't remember this part. I'm sure it's a thing, don't get me wrong. I don't remember, though, that each stage had its own thing, so... like, I don't remember that part. Okay, that's why I need timber, because it's like, get all this timber, and I was thinking, yeah, like, I will, but, like, why do I need all this timber? Like, it seems like I don't need, like, all this timber, like, you know, wood. Yeah, well, it did require wood. You got the wood. You know? Where are you going? This is going to be helpful, yeah. So we need more timber. We need 8 more timber. Correction, 4 more timber. Carpenters are working. So while we're waiting on that to happen... So, okay, so it tells you at what stage things are going to be. Okay, so food, definitely a thing. Productivity. Everything is now productivity. We have lots of animals around here. Maybe a hunting lodge is a better idea. There are tons of wild animals. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure that at some point it's going to tell us, you know, like, to get to, like, you know, start, like, organizing, like, food. But, like, initially, well, actually, I do not like that. That is way too crooked for my blood. Food, hunting lodge, yeah, okay. Okay, that's a lot better for me. Okay, yeah, I know, anal, but, you know, a thing. So marketplace is almost done. Hunting lodge is next up on the list. I hope there's like storage going on here. There's a lot of bad storage going on, but not a lot. Okay, so we're gonna Wow, there's a lot of livestock. There's a lot of animals over there. Um, Chopped in the wrong area, possibly. Well, no, I mean, I think our hunting lodge reaches them, right? Okay, so you need people who are fast, who are quick on their feet. Okay, so let's see here. Gonna get him. And is there anybody else who's particularly light on their feet? Oh, yeah, right there. Facility's quick. Like, what's the, oh, okay. Won't tell me, I'll just act like I place another one. What's the coverage of this? Alright, so it's over there, and there are a lot of animals over here. Yeah. Add 10 decorations. 10? I have to build a gatherer's hut. Okay, well, that's fine. I can do that too. I mean, hey, the more food, the better, right? Okay, so we're going to go over here. Productivity 100%. Yeah. All the way. So we'll put this here. Like so. I'm gonna get rid of that stone. Add 10 decorations. Okay, I can do that. Let's do a grand. Let's do torches. Let's do like lots of torches. Torches are decorations, right? Fire pit. Fire pit. Okay, let's see if we can get kind of cool. Okay, let's put like a shield. Build a gatherer hut. Okay. Oh, gatherer hut. Gatherer. Gosh, I cannot talk right now. Gatherer hut. Okay. Okay, so we got people working. Yeah. So, wait. Why is okay? You know, I'm not going to ask questions. Let's build the fishing thing. Well, actually, what is it? What are we looking at fishing-wise? I think it'd be in here, but it's not. Well, it's probably a good idea. So, eventually, when we get there. Okay, so... It's pretty involved. Okay. Let's get the well going, because we got plenty of wood and stone. So let's... Whoa. Did not realize the coverage that this thing has. Probably going to put our fields maybe out kind of this way, or down here probably. So I'm going to put the well right here, I think, for maximum coverage. Yeah, I think that'll be pretty good actually. So. Okay, let's prioritize this because it wants us to build that. I mean, I really should unlock this to get all this stuff going. But I think I'm going to let this... I've been getting ahead of this. because I have a grasp with. I know I'm. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's get that. And so I'm gonna let it kind of not guide me, so to speak. I'm just gonna kind of let it catch up, so it feels like it has something to do. Okay, let's. Oh, we already are speeding up. But let's speed up a little bit more. So it's still spring. Oh, it's summer now. Okay, man, days are going quickly. Is there a way to actually, let's slow down for a minute. Is there a way to set that up like where like the seasons are a little bit longer? Let's see here. Autosave interval every 15 minutes. Seriously. Disasters. Yeah. Okay. Data collection. Check that box. You always want to. If you well, not always, but you can but you want if you can to give developers data. Now, not all developers, I would say, turn on data collection. Obviously, do your homework, but this developer in particular, I'm okay with that because I want him to know how the game is running on a more modern system, and how the game is running. And there was a bit of a hiccup at the beginning of the game when I was loading up before I started recording. There were actually I was actually having some issues. The game was not cooperating. Okay, so I'm guessing the houses are all completely occupied. Yeah, no one is homeless though, right? I mean, does it tell me? Is there where's a population breakdown? Would that be under this? No. Oh gosh, what did I do? Did I freeze up? Oh, there it is. Okay, so just taking a little time to load up. Alright, so total population, 20. 8 men, 9 women, 1 girl, 1 boy. There are 3 houses. I think some people may not have houses. Villagers. You know what? Whether they do or not, we're going to need more houses regardless. So what are we looking at here? That can accommodate single family fuel due to its bad thing. So there's different degrees of them. We're gonna go with the robust protected one because why not? There. Okay, so let's go back to speeding things along. So this is almost done. Well, the first stage 1 is almost completed. This is full. Okay, so I think a warehouse might be in order, but I don't want to get too big for my britches, so to speak. We have a lot of timber, not a lot of wood, though. You're reaching the set limit, which is a good limit to have. So since we have the gatherer and hunter over there, we need to be selective about where we chop wood. We can have them go up here and do it. Let's do that. Let's have people chop wood up here. To get up there, it's going to be might be a bit of a problem. So, let me get the stone out of the way, probably. In fact, let's really deselect this control. Okay, that was blocked earlier by the camera control tutorial. Okay, let's speed things up here. Okay, so I think this is fall or this is fall. I'm not sure. It doesn't really tell you very much about where the seasons are. That's spring, summer. So is this fall and winter, or does it go to the beginning and then start over? It's a loading bar. I don't remember. It's been a long time. You could go back and watch old videos. Maybe I should have done that. Or not, who knows? It's at this point, what? Okay. I probably should have read that. Oh well. Okay, so this needs timber now, which we have. Did not realize the need for wood. because as you can see, um, the trees are already starting to come back. Um, and trees actually, I remember in this game vividly, well, not vividly, clearly, that trees actually have an age. So eventually you can select trees, you can see where they're at. So like, like, oh, there's a tree back, I should cut that down. It's like, well, it's like it looks big and nice. It's like, yeah, but that tree is halfway through its lifespan. It's like 24 will be its yield, but but it's only 12 right now or 16. But if you wait, yeah, you can get this. Having more workers or builders might be a good idea. Although I'm trying to take my time, so to speak, with it. I know I'm going to need cutstone. Okay, so gather. You need speed and luck. So let's slow things down here. So I need someone who's fast, but who's also lucky. So not too bad. Not very good though in the luck. Let's see here. Okay, let's go with Bjorn. And then hey. And then I'm not even gonna try, because not the fastest, but has some luck. Or actually though, Thora is better. So she's a little luckier. Okay, so we're gonna have them gather things. And we're going to be building other things. Although this is the focus now for most of them. And so... Oh, the well's been built. That's nice. A great field of silver was found. While digging for construction, the villagers noticed something hit their shovel. When they looked carefully, they realized it was a grave full of silver. Best leave the dead as it is. It's not to incur the wrath of the gods. Don't touch the grave and cancel the construction. Which is the grave, but keep building. Take all the silver in the grave. Yeah. So, I hope we don't get the wrath of the gods. Finish the construction. Earn silver. Feel the wrath of the gods. Okay, yeah. Keep building, but just don't mess up things. They don't work in the winter, yeah. Huh? I don't blame them. So... Yeah, so let's prioritize... Well, actually, let's not prioritize the hunting thing. Let's just kind of let them, go, do as they will. Is the chopping already done? Apparently it is. Holy smokes. I didn't realize my people were so, it's kind of funny sometimes when you have games with the villagers, because villagers can be massively industrious at times. You just like watch them, you're just like, okay, you're like, you don't like, it's like, like that tree will be there tomorrow, right? It's like, I know, but it's there today, I mean, it's like, I gotta get it now. Are they ever gonna pick up that? This stuff on the ground needs to be moved. Oh, wait a minute. Anyway, is it moved? That's full. Okay, we should build another one of those. Or we should build a warehouse, actually. Leather and tools is absolutely essential in every village. Let's put some more stone storage nearby. Okay, let's speed things back up. I'm going to do this, like I said, and I've already mentioned it, but I'm going to do it when we have people. When I'm going to see if it tells me to do it. If it doesn't, then we'll do it. But I'm going to see if it's going to be like, no, you should do this. Not that I need to be told, good little boy, do that. But I do. Woodshed. I know that, there it is, Stonecutter Workshop. Woodshed is going to be essential. When we hit the fall, we're doing woodshed. Because we need... it's probably going to tell me to do that too. But we're going to need firewood. So I got this. And people should be taking it out to that, though. This is a secondary thing. So hopefully people are um, cutting responsibly, so to speak. Cut that tree down. I know that tree isn't full grown, but you know, I like how people are not getting rid of the things blocking them from getting here. You know, let's make it as hard as we can, right? So, um, yeah. By the way, if you haven't already, make sure to take a look at Evil Saturday and start your Sunday. I want to mention something about Evil Saturday while we're waiting for things to happen here. The rest assignated warehouse worker, build a herbalist, has assignated herbalist, and find herbs. Okay, so I was way off on what they. So warehouse I was looking at already. So let's get the warehouse, and I'm going to put it over in this area, kind of the industrial area. Go like that. Anyways, so something, yeah. So before, hold on, let me just get all this going, and then I'll talk about it. Where should we put it? It's where the sick come to be healed. Okay, so put it next to the houses. Okay, so on to my little thing about Evil Saturday. Evil Saturday, I was getting quite worked up while we were in Evil Genius because the power kept going out off and on, despite having a lot of power. Like just copious amounts of power. And so I promised you all when I was watching it, I said I'll look it up, see if there's something, because I was really raging. Probably a little bit unnecessarily. So I looked up. I found out one of the quests that we're doing in that game, where you're dealing with technical difficulties, that's what happens when you're doing that particular quest. So that particular quest, that's supposed to happen. So I was getting all angry over something that was supposed to take place. It just doesn't tell you that. And I found, I found out, as I was looking at Google, that I'm not the only person that has wondered why I'm getting screwed over on power. So I went back in, and I built, we built a new power plant on the second floor, and I kept it, but I put capacitors in there, which store backup power, so that way when all the power goes out, the lights stay on, and such, and agents don't go running off from their cells. Sounds really bad saying that, but sounds like I'm a monster. I'm crazy. So, but anyways, so that's a thing. So when we get back in there next Saturday, and I think I'm gonna go in and complete that quest, that whole thing. Probably that happens with some of the different storylines, but that side story that we're doing. That's a thing that happens until you fix it, until you finish it, and we have to do a whole tracing thing, and that might take a while. So I'm gonna do that off screen. If you're expecting to see it, hey, wait a minute, sorry, I just want to get it done with, so we're a little bit progressed. I mean, I've taken you guys along for basically the whole ride. I'm just gonna get to so what I'll do is I'll probably boot it up. I'll get to the end of that quest line, and then I'll start recording. Unless you leave a comment during the week and be like, hey, no, we want to see that, despite how slow it is, and then I will do it. But as it stands now, I'm planning on not putting you all through that. So I wish after you built it, it would show you the radius. If you place decorations, it increases the effectiveness of buildings. I didn't know that. That's a new one. Okay, so we got this. We got that, not even started. The Hunter's Hut, I think, is what they're focusing on right now. Although people are pretty invested in the herbalist as well. So I had him go up here and get and gather wood. They are really, really good at their job. I'm just gonna say, I'm just gonna come out and say it. A little bit too good. There's a lot of just stone just lying here. I think it's because they can't really store it anywhere. I'm pretty sure that. Well, I'm glad that we found herbs without building the herbalist. I mean, one cannot. I mean, you can't. You can't discount people who are building. Um, so, yeah. This is why they're leaving stone lying around. The stone storages are heavily full. Kind of reminds me of Austria a little bit. The hay barracks, just so much hay. That always amazed me how much hay I had. I was just like, okay, like, last time we were there, we were in Austria, which I'll put it in the end screen so you can watch it if you want to. The last time we were in Austria, I actually had to put up some more hay things because we were starting to run low, mainly because cows and bulls continually are birthed, and I assigned one to an oxen. I thought we were going to build a plow, and then it's only needed 2 oxen, so I'm going to have to assign a second bull to be an oxen. I'm just waiting for the other bulls to kind of age up a little bit. I mean, not that we're hurting for livestock, we're hurting for bulls a little bit, but we have had quite a few bulls born more recently than, because sometimes all you're doing is just having cows, and you can't buy bulls, you have to buy cows. Although I think in the cow interface, when you click on cow, you can buy a bull. Now that I think about it, yeah, I was wrong. Okay, so the hunter's hut, I gotta think is not okay. Oh, because they're working on this one. Okay. I mean, working on a house definitely is what. Yeah, because now there's a family in there. Oh gosh, wait, are these two married? Those brother and sister. Oh no, wait. He's his son. So see, this is the thing. If you go in here, the reason I said, yeah, they're brother and sister. So, you see his name is Ulf, right? Ulf's son. That pretty much tells you Ulf's son right there. That's Dortmir, pronounced that way because I knew someone from there, and her name was Miner's daughter, meaning miner's daughter. So Ulf's daughter right there, Ulf's son, Ulf's daughter. So you can kind of trace back, okay, so that's Odd's son, and I think Odd is over here, yeah. So there's Odd's son, and who you marry? So you married his daughter, one of his daughters. So you can kind of see the lineage. So your last name is based on who is, so you see that in movies sometimes, or in Lord of the Rings, when Aragorn asks that one kid what's his name, and he says his name, and he says the son of this guy. So and that has been a thing, throughout history and such. You very much introduced yourself and then said who you were related to. So I'm this person, son of this person. It was just part of your introduction, and it was also, I think, and it was kind of seen as a way of what's kind of like this is who my dad is. So so you kind of I guess put expectations into the minds or something like that. Expected this from me because this is my dad. That could also probably backfire on you if your father was not well regarded. But then it'd be like, daughter of this person. So it's like, oh, okay. So like sometimes it's like, okay, well, you're the daughter of these people. I don't like them, for one reason or another. So like, I'll talk to you, but we're not going to talk very much because you're not going to be marrying my son. Um, excuse me. So they got all the wood over there. It's now timber time. Okay, so let's go like this. So we need luck and power. Okay, so good power. Okay, luck. Good luck, not good power. That isn't too bad. I think this is the best we're gonna find. Oh, actually, this is better. So you're gonna be hunting. We're only gonna have one hunter though. For now. So, I think we're doing okay on the food. Where is it? There's the silver. There's the gold. Total number of stored food 10. 18. Wait, did we go down in people? Yeah, I think we lost people. I think some people died. Oh, there's no messages? Odson died due to a work accident. Died due to a work accident. Okay, so what is happening with the work accidents? Okay, let's keep messages clipped. I want to. I want to be apprised of things that are happening. Can I move this like somewhere? No? I can just clip it, okay. So we got that. What is it? 8 out of 48? Okay, yeah. Let's speed things up here. And this, I don't know what's the hold up on this. It's like, just get it built, guys. I mean, requires three wood. You got 3 wood. Get that tree. So, it's just taking time. I wish you could plant trees in this game. Olaf's daughter gave birth. Okay. She had another child. That's great. I mean, I'm glad that you had children. You two need to have children. How old are you? 21. You're what? 22. Okay. Is there anybody who's past birthing age? She's 54, so she's probably not going to be having any. You're 53 and you just had a kid, so maybe I'm wrong. And you're 50. Well, considering she's 53 and she just gave birth, either the game doesn't understand or, well, no, let's say the game doesn't understand. So, just the game has its own system. So, 53, I guess if you're 50, you're definitely on the table for giving birth. It's definitely a possibility. So, that's a thing. Can we build a warehouse? Runa Vilsdaughter gave birth. Where's Runa? Oh yeah, 50. Yeah, 50. Happened again. Kind of interesting. Okay, well, that means, legit, you got a long, long line ahead of you having children. Herbalist needs to be smart. Okay, who's our smartest person in the village? Wow, really smart right there. Yeah, let's go with you. You got a lot of children. Oh yeah, you live right there, don't you? Yeah. Yeah, talk about nice work position. Okay, so since that's built, now the warehouse should be focused on, in theory. Yeah, I mean, yeah, pick up from the stone storage. Go for it. Oh, do we not have any logs? Okay, go get that log. Chop down that tree and that tree. There. I like having this message here. It tells me things I need to. I did not know that 3 people had died due to work problems. I mean, what were the accidents? Like, what were they doing? Like, was it like trees falling on them when they chopped things down, or like stones rolling back and hitting them? I mean, like, what was going on? Let's get rid of that. I want to remove some of the stone because I don't think this. Well, the stone regenerated, that'd be weird. I think pretty much though, if I could get the stone out of the way, trees might grow there. Igstrad Olstorter became an adult, and then Odd's son became an adult, so they could get married. So another house is in order, but let's get the warehouse built first. Um, so we'll do this. Well, you have all the wood, right? No, you do not. Oh, now you do. Okay. So let's build another house. Boom. Take that out. Oh, that tree too. Okay, so warehouse gonna be built. Starting to run low on people. Actually not. So okay, let's slow things down here. Let's assign a warehouse worker. So speed, obviously 1.5, 1.1. Let's go with 1.5. Okay, what is it? Newcomers will arrive in your village. Bread production. Okay, what's the objective? In the tree line, build a field, order wheat production, assign a farmer, build wheat grain. Have your first spread have more than 8 houses in your village, reach 40 villagers. Okay. So this will be house number 5, right? Yeah. And so let's get house number 6 plotted down. So we got those. Okay, so let's explore. We'll get to that. Okay. So let's explore that. So here we go. So no, this, yeah. Explore. And then we'll go like this. Go like this. Okay, so so we explore that. Build a field. Okay, so a field. Okay, by selecting a field, you start forming a field with mass construction. Can make it the starting point. Okay, so it's still summer. So I think we're gonna build it right here. Yeah. You want strong people. Okay, so 1.9 is good. Okay, so Union elected farmers. Okay. What are you doing? You're bringing materials. Okay. This is for what? Though is what I need to know. Okay. So build a wheat granary and build a windmill, then assign a miller or baker for a spread. Okay. So we can build a wheat granary at least. Whoa, that's a huge thing. Let's put it right next to the field. Let's put it on this. I could put another field over there, so let's put it over here. And then a windmill. Okay, let's pause this. This one, that is this, because we all know. Let's make sure we'll get some of these houses done. And we once again have run out of wood. Okay, chop that tree down. Chop those 3 trees down. Thought there were only 2 there. Some of these trees have come back. So with some of the stone out of the way, are trees growing where stone used to be? I mean, the problem is some of the stone is just lying there. But you gotta think. I mean, not like we need more stone. I'm just trying to get it out of the way. So it looks like he's active, which is good. We're in summer still. So I think I'm going to assign another person, at least temporarily, to help him out. So we're going to put another dude in there. And such. And then we got 4 people left. Okay. So I think those 4 people are going to be kind of the backbone of the workforce for now. Like laborers and things like that. Whereas everyone else will be doing assigned jobs, so to speak, like the builders building these houses, one house at a time. We got there was mysterious plant. We discovered a new plant, unlike anything we've ever seen before. We went and showed it to the seer, and he said that he had not seen this plant for a long time. It was a very healing plant. Shall our healer add this herb to his concoctions? Yeah, don't use the plant. We don't know about the plant. 18 hours, we got people coming. Gosh, we don't have. We have. These houses, like a lot like Oster at this point, are going to be occupied by married couples. that are living in other people's homes. Um, well, this is brother and sister, but I'm guessing that there are probably relationships that are taking place, um, like across the street or just down the road, or in jobs. Because well, I think this is actually a brother and sister combo right here, right? No, he's not. Is that your husband? She doesn't have a husband. She's single. I think he's married though. Dude, where's your house? No, he's actually not. And I don't think she is either. Yeah, well, there you go. Like I said, maybe they're just waiting for a house. Um, I mean, you can't say nothing has happened with them working together for so long. Although you could, I guess. So, first stage, second stage. Um, so they're getting the field ready. It's still summer. I don't know if they're going to be able to grow anything, but it's worth a shot, right? I gotta speed things up here. Speed things up very fast. I go from 2 to 8 to 12. It's like by 6, so I turn it back down to 4. There's no in between. You know. Okay, so yeah, he's just leaving, I guess. Um, he's planting, which is good. So I'm guessing summer is this. This seems to be moving, so I'm not sure. Does this move all the way? Does this load through? Or is that might be fall coming in, and this is summer. I don't know. Newcomers arriving in your village. The village was attacked by looters. Several families, including children, were able to escape. Since they could not bring any of their belongings, they had to leave everything behind. At the end of the day long journey, they reached your village. They stay in food. They want to join your village. They can join. There's just one slight thing. We don't have homes for all of you, but you can start contributing right away. So I'm gonna have one of you go into hunting. Oh, you are built for hunting. So I don't know about farmers, homeless. Yeah, I know. We're trying to fix that right now. I mean, you're not the only people that are homeless. So there are other people. How'd that house get built first? Okay, whatever. Um, we were trying to get homes built as quick as we can. Um, don't know if we'll. Well, I mean, we could get a fishing thing built. The thing is, we're not going that way yet, so I think I'm going to hold off on that for now. So what are the objectives here? Build a wheat granary and build a windmill and bake it for spread. Okay, have more than 8 houses. We're going to have 5, 6, 7. So have more than 8 houses. So 8 or 8, well, more than 8. Seems like that's pretty self-explanatory there, Rez. I said that to myself the other day, and somebody said, have people called you that? I said, oh yeah. Spent some time in Australia, and people called me that there, and all the time, and it took on a life of its own where people started doing variations of it. So I got called Resi. I got called my boss at the time called me Res Man. Yeah, it was interesting to hear. A lot of people shortened it to Res. Some people use the full name. Yeah, the full Resler. It's interesting. It's kind of funny because your parents never call you by well, some parents I guess call their kids that, but I never got called that by my parents. But what was funny is, can you like take out sections of your road? Yes. Okay. I realized I didn't want that there, but anyways, because and they knew it was there, but they never really used it. So when I had a slight medical problem, my boss sent a message to my parents and said he's okay, like in the hospital, but he used that, he used what he called me. He didn't say Resman, he said the full Resler. But my dad got the email and was confused. He's like, who's this person? Like, he knew who Phil was, but he didn't know who Phil was talking about because it just didn't, because it just didn't click right away. And then, so he writes him back and he goes, what are you talking about? And Phil goes, oh, that's right. So my boss had to look in my employee file to see what my actual legal name was. And then he was able to be like, yeah, this is who I was talking about. Your son. Do you not know your son? So, yeah, so just a little fun antidote there. How's the... Oh, because that's growing. Okay, that's good. So what do the farmers do when they're not, like... I don't know. It just seems like, I'm wondering, like, what the farmers do. Production-wise, whoa. Okay, I thought the windmill was going to be smaller. Nope. Okay, but this seems like a good place to have it, though. Although, no? Okay, I was worried that it did too. So I don't think it matters where you put it. What I'm going to do, though, is rugged terrain. So I probably shouldn't put it there. Okay. I'm going to go like this. And we're going to pause that for now, too. Oh, pause. Okay, so it looks like the houses are being built. That house is being built. I want to get this house built, but this needs to be built because this is growing now. So I'm going to unpause this. I'm going to pause this house too. And so now they can just work on those 2 jobs, on this house and building this. So this is stage 1, yeah. I don't know if there's only 1 stage. I can see right here. So pre-materials, so there are 2 stages. So they're going to need more stone, which 385 stone is available, and we only have 2 storages, which I'm guessing are both full. Is there wood in the wood storage? There is wood in the wood storage. It's always, there's another adult, which is great. What's funny is in city builder games and even RTS games where you're gathering resources and such, there's always one resource, it seems, each time you play that you're always short on. I mean, sometimes it's the same for everybody, but But and sometimes it changes, each game. Like when I play Age of Empires 2, and I still do play because that's an amazing strategy game. I don't care what anyone tells you. If you like that game, be proud. Uh, in that game, it always seems to change. I mean, I never have a problem with stone in that game. I never had a problem with stone, and I usually don't have a problem with wood. At least not later on. But when it comes to uh, food and gold, and especially if you play gold intense civilization like I do, play the Byzantines a lot. Um, Not always though, but I mean, gold is required for almost everything good in that game. So even then, so even when you're playing oh, this requires next to nothing. Okay, um, this requires more things. I mean, this is already in the third state in it's in the required materials stage. Um, Seeing as we have quite a few people, I'm gonna put another worker, um, another speedster if there is one. Yeah, I'll put Runa in the market. Okay, so we got the wheat granary. That's good. Um, let's unpause this house. Um, somebody gave birth. I knew it. I told you, Elja, that you were going to be expected of things. You're at 25, so yeah, that's one of many. Did you have a son or daughter? Gonna tell you right away, apparently. Okay. So we're gonna have that house. So that should solve the homeless problem. Um, I'm not saying we start building houses. It's like, we solved everyone not having houses. We're gonna build more houses. Because it said have more than 8, and we will. So let's put that house right there, and then let's come here. Let's pause that house. Okay, so decorations. Gonna put a grand torch right here, right here, right here, down here, here, and then we'll put a fire pit. Put up right there, and right there. I'm gonna put a grand torch next to the hunter's thing too. So. Something I really like, they have in Austria that I'm not seeing here, is benches. I put benches, as you no doubt, if you watch that, know, in like every single, outside every single house. It's almost harvest time, and we're in autumn, so that is autumn, and there is winter. So that's how the seasons work. Okay, that's good to know. Looks like they're collecting the required materials here. Just one log left, and we're out of logs again. Okay, well, if you need a tree, actually, I'm gonna leave that tree there. Cut down that tree, and cut down these trees. All those, yeah. Probably should have gotten somebody else gave birth again. You know what? It might tell you to do it, but I'm not gonna wait for it. We're gonna go woodshed right now, because people need wood for fireplaces. I like how this is paused and people are still like contributing to it. They're like, heck yes. You know? Um, like, look at this house. You know what? Screw that house. It's like, screw that house. It's like, we're building a windmill right now, okay? It's like, you might have paused it, but we don't care. This windmill's gonna happen, you know? People really invest in the windmill. Harvesting, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Harvest, harvest, harvest. Um, Tell me you are not planting. Or plowing to plant. It's like, can get one more in. Okay, I'm looking at this right here. There are times to do this. That is not. This is not the time. Um, just churning out children. I mean, it's great, but really churning out the children quite a bit. Um, I might want to tone it down a little bit there. Um, I know, I know. Um, so yeah, I know. Yeah, priority should be should be skyrocketed. Um, I mean, build the houses, but prioritize that woodshed. Um, don't stop building the house. Keep building the house. Okay, you built it. Oz has had a lot of children. I just realized. Um, Actually, everybody has had a lot of children. Lajat's his one daughter is giving birth twice. His other daughter is just giving birth. Okay, people need to catch up with the with Sigva's. Oh no, that's yeah with Sigva. Actually, that's only once. Well, twice actually. Oh, also, like it's like okay, I think she gave birth earlier, didn't she? Or is that a different daughter of his? Yeah, yeah, you can tell just looking. There are some people who are very, very gifted. It seems at having children. Um, Collecting materials that are required. Yeah, get that wood. Um, yeah, I know I could cut that tree down. I know people are probably like, you could cut that tree down there, you moron. And I could, but I choose not to. I know you're all cold, probably. It is winter. Well, it's not. Well, is it? It is winter. Yeah, I know you're probably. It's probably cold. Yeah, I know firewood. Yeah, I'm trying to fix it. Okay. I should just unpause the windmill at this point. Have more than 8 houses. I have exactly 8 houses actually. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah. It says more, not 8 or more, but hey, you know what? I'll take it. Reach 40 villagers. That probably won't be a problem. I mean, look, yeah, since I asked like 2 more people, people are just churning out. Yeah, I mean, gosh, I have more than 8 houses. I should have like 50 at this point. I should have 50 at this point now, the way it's going. I need to get houses constructed because people are just turning kids out left and right. You have to have like a second house next to your house for all the children that you're having. Or I don't know, stop having kids, but probably taking them a lot of food. And this is the problem. They're to keep warm, body heat. So yeah. Yeah, I don't think you assign people to be woodshed workers, or do you? Doesn't look like it. There's no place for it. I think laborers just work there. Yeah, okay, yeah. Get that wood chopped. Okay, you know what? I should just, I'm just going to unpause the windmill at this point. They're 3 logs away. We got plenty of logs right now. Well, not plenty of logs. We have a little bit extra, though. And so we might as well just have them go for it. Just might as well finish the world. Died due to a work accident. You know, I said that. I said at least people stop dying in a work accident. The game's like, oh no, don't worry, we didn't forget about that happening. So I'm gonna get this, and then once we get the first bread, I think that's where I'll probably call it, guys. I know this has been a longer episode, but we're getting back into things. Feels cold, house is cold, relative died. I know it feels cold, and your house is probably cold. We are trying to fix the problem. So you guys got wood, that's good. You guys got wood. Everyone except, well, this house now has wood too. That's good. I'm glad. Okay, so Miller, so power. Okay, so we need someone who's strong. You're 1.1, you're higher. So he's gonna start doing things. We got wheat in there. I like how a bridge is considered a decoration, as is a fence. Um, it's like that's a decoration. It's like, yes, it is. Um, I mean, you might as well. You know, it's right there having children. I was saying we need more houses, so might as well unpause, and we're gonna chop this tree down right here, people. This tree has seen its last, thing. Because we're gonna build a house right there. Let's pause this house, though. I don't want you to work on that house. Just this house. Let's focus on this house completely, and without reservation. Okay, so that. Oh, I guess we got the bread. Okay, build a goat ranch. Okay, we're gonna hold off on that. I just wanted to see if we can get to the 40 villagers. And I want to get done with winter and back into the spring. So let's, we're going pretty fast already, yeah. We'll just keep going at that pace. Let's see. Why we're waiting on that, let's take a look at what food does. So barley, I'm guessing probably is related to, beer is produced from barley. Yeah, that's probably an objective down the way. See, military decoration. Okay, so eventually, I want to maybe, let's see, let's take a look at the well coverage. food well. So we got a well right here, so that covers a pretty good section. So we can build some more fields probably here and get away with it. And we're probably going to do that for a while. Like right down here, though, I want to put some boats out, a fishing dock, and so this path will lead down to it. But we're not at that point yet. Who are these people? More people have arrived? Oh, gosh. Okay, or is that... gosh. You know what? It's not that they arrived. It's probably the kids. Because it's just ridiculously crazy. How many children, people are having. I mean, take a break. Seriously, it's not a... Well, actually, it is not a competition. Life is a competition. I saw that on the YouTube channel. This guy goes, it was a competition, and then somebody said life is a competition. And I was like, he's actually not wrong. Life, life is... I wanted to say life is the best reality show that you could be part of. Someone said that to me. They go, what do you think of that? I said, seeing as life is a reality, I said, I'm not sure. I said, and no one is watching. I said, if you're talking about, I said being watched by like your dog. I was like, or at times your parents, not all the time, but at times your parents. I said, then yeah, it is a great show. I said, if you're not talking about being watched by them, I said, not much of a show, just kind of a reality. So a goat ranch and assign a herdsman and get 10 wolves. So apparently we have goats. I don't know when we. Okay, it's like the mill. People are just like, are we gonna build this house ever? Like priority? Because it's like, let's work on this house. It's like, yeah, no, let's finish this house first, though. I mean, I admire your fervor, but one house at a time here, everybody. I mean, there are 2 of you building. Oh gosh, I paused that one too. Do people not like this house? Is there something wrong with this house? Like they love working on the other house. It's just not the house that I. Keep in mind, these other 2 houses that they're working on are paused. This one is prioritized, and it's like the mill, like all over again. Finally, we're working on this house. Okay. I'm going to unpause this house. But finish building this one. Somebody became an adult. So now you, Rorzadra, can get married to many sons that are around and start churning out kids like it's nobody's business. Why are you working? I wonder if, like, some of your workers might, like, stop working, like, because they had a baby or they're about to have a baby. I mean, well, if that was the case, I would have horrible problems taking place. Another family moved right in, and there are still... Oh, it doesn't actually... No, I don't think there are more homeless people. Doesn't matter. Can't stop. I wonder if we should build another wheat field. I mean, what are our jobs? Because we could put 2 more people to farming and have even more wheat and more bread. Although it doesn't look like we're hurting for wheat, but at the same time, more mouths feel we're getting more fields. Let's do it. So, whoopsies. Let's build another field while we have time. slow it down a little bit. Food, field. I want to be able to see what we're building. So I'm going to speed up a little bit. Zoom in here, I could probably do it. Okay. So, field. Let's take a look here. Okay, so there's the beginning of the fence. So we'll go like this. It's all weird and angled now. You know what? It's fine. Okay. Suitable for planting. Okay. So we're going to do wheat again. I can't. I can't assign it for some. I mean, I understand, not being able to assign it, but I think we actually have to add because I think it draws from the same pool. It does. Let's add another farmer. Anybody who's particularly strong out the gate, yeah. You spread the. My lady, you're hired. So it looks like we're thawing. You know what? I'm gonna delete that video. It's just not working for me. Because it's basically cutting into the road. We should have built the road beforehand. Okay, let's go. Food, field. Okay, so let's start up here. Perfect. Okay. So, let's put that scarecrow, which improves yield. So, I went right past it, didn't I? Yeah. Oh, so this one now it's unpause. Okay, let's speed things up now. Okay, so let's get wood chopped down. Now I wonder if with more time on this farm, if they're gonna get like extra yields. And then so wheat yield high. We'll do that again. Plant it. Automatic planting, automatic harvesting. So go to it, people. So I think with them getting a jump on it here early in the spring, they can probably do both fields. I mean, if worst comes to worst, we'll hire because 2 guys did well. I think 3 though working both fields is enough. If worst comes to worst, we'll hire another farmer. But I hope that's not. I hope we don't have to do that. They're planting already there, and they're getting this one ready. And now they're building this one. So, reach 40 villagers. I think we're almost going to be there. People are just churning out kids. Slow down the speed a little bit. We were going pretty fast there for a little bit. With how things are going to be going, I think we're going to shove it up to 70 on the limit. So let's see, we'll do that. Cut that tree down. Cut this tree down. I'm just waiting for one more birth, and I know that you're gonna. I know that you're gonna do it. You haven't failed me yet. Okay, so this one they've already planted it. This one I don't know why there's only one person working. There's only one active farmer, and it's her. I'm pretty sure. I don't know why no one else is helping her make this happen. It's like we worked on that field yesterday. It's like last year, and that's the only field we're going to work on. Spring is coming. Spring is here, actually. Of course, how long is that since you've been waiting for me? You know, after you're done watering that, maybe you could go over here and work on this field. So... There you go. Now you're all doing it correctly. No one lives at this home. That's a new one. Gosh, don't stop the births now. This video's already gone too long, and I need that birth to happen so I can get the 40 villagers. Hope you all enjoyed Stardew Sunday. I know I did. That was a fun video. It was you know, because now we're getting the summer. Because now you know, speaking of this. And we're headed towards summer here in the real world. You know, with it being mid-April now, but being mid to late April actually. Now that we're past the halfway point, but I rather enjoyed it because I got to. Whoops. I rather enjoyed it because I was able to. What's the word I'm looking for? Gosh, I can't talk. Really working on the summer crops there. You know, we had all those things. You know, we're going no fruit, so no blueberries, anything like that. I planted melons because I weaseled my way around saying, well, it's only not buying fruit, which was wrong on my part, but hey. So, you know, what do you want from me? Yeah. So, anyways, so that's how I rationalized it. But furthermore, we planted a bunch of corn and things like that. So, okay, let's see how we do this. Okay, so that a bunch of people are now children, which is great, but no one's having babies, which, not to say that there's anything wrong with that, it's just, I'm thinking you guys couldn't wait to have kids, and now we're one away from reaching the 40th stage, and everyone's decided that they're not gonna do that now anymore. It's like I pleaded like take a break, and they're like, okay. Although she's 20, so maybe they're waiting until she got into the 20s. So maybe it will happen now. I don't know. There's tons of people that there's another Thora, different father. So I like the Viking names. I mean, it is Land of the Vikings. Can you even take a look for this game? It's kind of a unsung gem out there. There were some mixed reviews, and mostly because people were like, they released another game without like you know. But I think those reviews are unfair. I mean, as you can see, the game is nice looking, and it's got that kind of vibe to it. It's kind of like a Banished a little bit, where you build several things, and then there's a little bit of the Austria vibe to it. You see the stages, but I like the mechanics that they have. Kind of like I like the whole I like the whole thing that they have um, where there are like pre-materials and then required materials. I like the road thing, being a road person, as you know. So I like that. I like that aspect of it, and I like just like kind of the general feel of it is kind of cool. So there is that aspect. I'm gonna put that next to the herbalist. Um, Time to go fishing. Yeah, I already was planning on that game, but thank you for telling me. So I got the 40, build a shipyard, assign a shipbuilder, make a boat. Oh, the boat was already made. Okay. Is that a thing, a shipyard? I didn't see that. I can't build a shipyard. I have to explore it. Well, I guess you don't have to make a boat. The boats are here. So we can do that. But we'll still build the shipping yard. But we're at 40 now. Who gave birth? Somebody gave birth. Thor Rorsdorfer, you gave birth. Don't you live here? Yeah. Excellent. Outstanding. So, that's great. Anyways, yeah. We'll continue with that next time, guys. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch Land of the Vikings. We'll definitely come back to this series. I forgot how fun this game was. Correction is. Anyways, guys, we'll come back to this definitely. And this village is going pretty well so far. So, oh boy. I would like, I'm sure some of you are going, no, take the chance. I want to see what's going to happen, because I like chaos, why that's admirable that you like that. We're gonna hold off on eating strange plants, because listen, friend, strange plants that come out. Sorry, my Python references. Although the correct term is, listen, friend, strange women lying in ponds, which is quoted in so many places. Anyways, I think there was a loading screen that said that, like, for a particular game. Anyways, I can't remember which one it was. It might have been Tropico, actually, because of the whole mandate thing. Not to mention, Tropico 7 is on the way, which is kind of why we're doing number 6 right now. It's kind of what inspired a little bit. Number 7 is on my wish list, and I've requested access to the playtest. I'll have to ask Calypso if they playtest, if I can put it on the channel. I don't know. I'll send Calypso an email. The people who make Tropico. So, anyways, it sounds like they're bringing some of the things back. I do remember in the older Tropico games when you were making El Presidente. Because you make them now and such, but back then you made them, and like you had like family things, like your nephew like can't keep his like pants on, so like you guys are hasty wedding. You put like how you were put into power, like who you were installed by is like installed by the KGB, the CIA. You want a popular election or something, military coup, heir apparent, just like. and they all had different effects, you know, because you didn't start at the colonial era. You started like in like I think like the 30s or something, um, or the 50s or something. I can't remember. Now you start in the colonial era, and we got to World Wars in the last Tropico episode, and then immediately while getting molested by pirates, and then immediately went on a building spree. I mean, it helps when you don't when you have unlimited money. Anyways, I'm getting sucked away. So, like I said, if you liked the video, make sure to mention that. Make sure to mention if you want to see the entire call tracing thing with Evil Genius 2. So not off screen but on screen. But make sure to subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. And those of you who do subscribe, thank you for that. It means a lot. And make sure to subscribe so you can come back and watch these things. Anyways, guys, until next time, my name is Ressler, and I'm logging off.